Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Katie. I hope you are having a fabulous October so far. Today I am going to be filming my Disney Halloween Haunts pin tag. And there are 13 questions and half of them are showing a pin and half are just answering the questions. So if you love Disney and Disney pins, just keep on watching. Okay, the first question is trick or treat. Share a Disney pin that's a trick or a treat. And you're supposed to share one pin for every pin question, but for this one I had to pick two. I picked a pin that's a treat and a trick. So for my treat pin, I have this pin of mochi, and it says Mochi's frozen yogurt, and I just thought this was a perfect one to pick. Plus Mochi's coloring is very like Halloween themed. This pin was from the Disney's Fairy Tales pin event that happened this past summer, and it is limited edition 250. This is what the back looks like. So that is my pin for my treat pick. And then I have one for a trick too. For the trick, I picked this Disneyland, I think it's Hong Kong, pin of Cheshire Cat, because he is always playing tricks. And as you can see right here, he's playing a trick with holding his head up with his hands. So I thought this was just a really fun one to choose for this question. The next question is, which Disney villain would you like to trick or treat with? And I picked Maleficent, just because I think she's one of the coolest villains. She has this great presence to her, and I feel like she would just be really fun to go with. She would get all the best candy for you, and I'm sure she would definitely play some tricks on the other trick-or-treaters along the way, and that would be fun to be around and see. So the next question is masquerade. Share a Disney pin of who you would like to dress up for Halloween. And for this one, I picked a fantasy pin of the Sanderson sisters. I love Hocus Pocus, and I would definitely want to dress up as Winifred. I think that would just be such a fun costume. So yeah, this is a fantasy pin from Ash's Fantasy Pins. I just love this pin and the details and the flowers on their hair and all the three sisters' profiles. It's just stunning. Let's see, the next question is, what is your favorite Disney villain song? And for this one, I picked Shiny from Moana. When the villainous crab sings, I just get a kick out of that song. The first time I saw the movie, I was just so shocked by the song. I thought it was so funny, and it's just so catchy and theatrical. So that is my pick. The next question is, good witch or bad witch? Share a Disney pin of your favorite princess or villain. For this one, I decided to go with villain just because it is a Halloween pin tag, and I picked a Maleficent pin. I don't collect pins of villains, so this is really the only villain pin I have. But yeah, it's just a really nice, simple pin, but perfect. I also really love Ursula, but again, I don't have a pin of her, so I went with this Maleficent pin. I think this isn't a Hidden Mickey. I'm not sure what set this is from, but I thought it was a really nice, classy looking pin. The next question is, what Disney villain power would you want to have? And I had to think about this, and I ended up going with Madam Mim from The Sword and the Stone. I haven't seen that movie in a really long time. Like, I really don't remember it. But I know that her power, she can change into different animals, so she can have a lot of different powers. So she can change into a bird and fly, or like a big scary lion, and I thought it would just be really fun to have those powers, so I went with Madam Mim. The next question, number 7, is haunting. Share your scariest Disney pin. I don't really have any pins that I would say are that scary, but for this one I picked this Haunted Mansion pin of the 3 hitchhiking ghosts. This is just an open edition rack pin. But yeah, I thought it was spooky because they were ghosts. And I think it would be really scary if one of those hitchhiking ghosts really did follow you home from a ride. So that was my choice for that one. The next question is, which Disney villain would you not want to meet on Halloween night? And for this one, I have 2 answers. One, I would say the Sanderson sisters, especially if I was a child, because I don't want them to, you know, take my life so they can live and be young and beautiful. So I would definitely say that, because that's on Halloween night, that is when they're up to all their mischievous tricks and things like that. So that is one of my answers. But if I wasn't a child, the one that I would pick is Hades. I just think he's very menacing. So I wouldn't want to see him on Halloween night, because he for sure would be up to no good. The next question is crystal ball. Share your favorite Disney mystery pin. And for this one, to keeping with this Halloween theme, I picked the tightrope walker girl from Haunted Mansion. I love a tightrope walker girl. I just love her aesthetics, and this pin actually glows in the dark. So I thought this was a pretty cool one to pick. The next question is, who is or are your favorite Disney villain sidekicks? And I picked Pain and Panic. I think they are so funny together. They are always messing up. They're not really that evil. They really want to be good, but again, they don't want to feel Hades' wrath, so they try to get what he wants done, and I just think they are hilarious. So I would pick Pain and Panic. The next question is black cats and werewolves. Share a pin of your favorite Disney animal. And for this one, I had to pick 2. Again, sort of going with the Halloween theme. I really love Disney cats and Disney dogs, but for this one, I picked 2 Disney cats. So the first one is Dinah, the cat from Alice in Wonderland. And again, this is a fantasy pin, and Dinah is dressed up in her witch's hat already for Halloween. And I just thought this was too cute not to share this one. And I do collect a lot of Dinah pins. So this is my first choice. And my second one is another Disney kitty, and it is Marie. I also have a small Marie collection. And this is Marie sitting in a pumpkin. I just think it is adorable. And again, this is another Disney fantasy pin by Reimagined. They're both Ellie 100, and they are just really cute Halloween kitties. The next question is Nightmare Before Christmas or Hocus Pocus. And this one was not a hard question for me at all. Definitely Hocus Pocus. I grew up watching that and loving it. I never really fell in love with A Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I just never grew up watching it. I hope to watch it this year and see if I fall in love with it, but I'm definitely a Hocus Pocus girl. And the last question, number 13, Jack-o'-lantern. Share your favorite Disney Halloween pin. And again, this one I had to share two. So the first one I picked is Baymax dressed as a pumpkin because he is just adorable. He has really pretty glitter embellishments. He has a little pumpkin stem on his head, and he has the little trick-or-treat pumpkin in his palm. He is just adorable, and I love that movie, so I definitely had to pick Baymax. Also, he would be so much fun to go trick-or-treating with. And then I had to show a new pin that I just got. It is from 2006, and it says Happy Halloween, and it is Pooh Bear riding a little horse dressed up as a cowboy, and it has lots of glitter in the back, bats, some cactus, a skull, a pumpkin, and then the background is very, you know, Midwest, or yeah, very Western, I would say. And I got this year to commemorate my first Halloween living in New Mexico. The background just gives me all these New Mexico vibes, and I thought this was so cute. I love Winnie the Pooh, so I had to share this one, and I love that he rides back and forth on that. So those are all of the questions. Let me just share all of my pins so you can see what they look like together. So this is my board. I think I have some great picks, and I think they look really great together for Halloween. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.